to read one more of these. And then read something from unfinished. Just short finisher. This is number 32. And this is for David McFadden. It's a portrait of David McFadden. It's not for him. There's David McFadden next up here. He's got both his ears. Happily. A dialogue between the poet's heart and mind, between himself and love. Admirers of his poetry have clung affectionately to this fanciful institution, for they realized how vitally important it was to prevent love, or more precisely, might have been, for no such love existed. So jealousy earned once more its due reward. Discussions of real or imaginary cases became a favorite amusement, gave more satisfaction than the nearness of anyone else. Merely from seeing her face, he was happy and joyous. Thinking of love and its complications, it was natural to speak of them. As those who listened to the story doubtless agreed, for it would prove the love and songs to be artificial. It appears that his acting ended seriously. One must not be exalted over great success. So he didn't win that prize, eh? It's really too bad.
It was close.
I know, it was really close. They both outaged you and outweighed you. Okay, the new book, which is, I guess, called Letter Drop 5 at this point. It's the fifth in the Letter Drop series. That's number 4. This is an epic poem that has absolutely nothing to do with history. So I found a copy of Raymond Queneau's Hiver in Paris a couple of years ago, walking down the bank, and there's all these bookstalls. So I was looking for Perrick, but lucked into this fabulous Queneau, which was published just post-Second World War. And so I thought, okay, I finished this one. Now I have to think of starting something else. It's a project. I have to get a new fridge for this one. So I looked at Hiver, which of course winter was fast approaching, and then I looked at it and I dropped the ER from Hiver, and it was HIV. Oh my God! Do I really want to tackle this as a theme? So I just sort of flipped it over and called it 4H. And H being the 8th letter in the alphabet. Each poem has 8 sections. Each section has 8 lines, and they're all made up of 4-syllable lines. That's the title, 4H. And I haven't actually brought this out to too many people, but one of the people I read the poem to said, Shakespeare. I think possibly he'd smoked a lot of dope.
I think he said a cross between Shakespeare and James Joyce. I think it's what.
Oh, God. Help. Okay, so as you can see, this is an exercise, sort of, but it's also an attempt to carry the narrative of this book. So what I did was I scanned the book, the first chapter of the book. I've done 2 now. And then put it through a translator on the internet. It's got one of those translate French into English things, and came up with this really funky little text. And that eliminated a whole bunch of vocabulary for me. So I'm not really going for the translation. I'm looking for like 1, 2, 3, 4-syllable words. 5-syllable words. Almost like, no, don't want to know about that. 4H1. Stopped on the edge, galloped along the procession, shouting, "Open!" With eyes in clouds, the balconies appeared the balls in languages. Its occupants' necks were tightened with the windows carrying a yellow parasol, an object of ellipsoids in the last stage. An iron plate equipped with skin, 2 long wood slats striking one long contortionist decorated figure with eyes, 100 flags. Autochthones, with some exceptions, taken hostage. Could not make that population remarkable, the major part, because it worked. The British base, with the eyes of young children so natural in uniform, large and fair, presents nurses, women, persons on leave. The Chinese form so like so much, the yellow fall, because their knives held no more joy than funny ones, since all soldiers arrived on time. A circle round whose place was bound, which no minds rent. The gravity elected them. They laugh, because they do not understand. One could say cats reflect to sing the air of kings, with one who draws what they like best, with instruments and other tones of violins. That's where Aaron should come in.
It wasn't Shakespeare and Proust.
Shakespeare and Proust. Thank you. Thank you very much for your applause. Oh, I forgot my beer.